Hey Virgo, welcome to your general love read. As I was getting ready to do readings today, what came to me was Libra and Virgo. Okay, now I always do the same readings today, and it is Leo and Virgo. So if you are dealing with a Libra, they may have Leo placement, or you may have Libra placement, okay? But I felt like I needed to share that little bit of information, okay? So we're doing today your general love March forecast, okay? That means that roles could be reversed. We could be talking about the third party story and not yours. So just take what is meant for you, what feels light, and leave the rest. For those of you that are new, I am an intuitive. And so as such, sometimes what they are showing me in the card is not the traditional tarot. Like they're taking me further a lot of times. And so, again, if it doesn't feel light to you, dismiss it and then keep the rest. All right. If you are new, please subscribe, because that is the only way that you will make sure that you're actually seeing me, because the way that YouTube works is that you might see me just randomly, right? Because you needed to find me and find my message, and then I'm gone. Poof. You're like, who is that strange woman? You don't know because you can't remember, because we're watching a million videos a day while we're in lockdown. Okay. Secondly, please like the video. Okay, it takes just a second of your time to click the like button. Unlike Facebook, it doesn't show who has liked the videos, but what it does is it tells the analytics machine of YouTube that there is something of interest and value from this channel, and it pushes it out to more people so more people can get the message. All right. So we're going to start with pulling for the collective from my Mindset Unicorn, Mindset and Affirmation deck. Okay, I'm going to get some intention, and then we're going to look at you versus your person for March. All right. All right. And usually when I say all right or okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to spirit, because I get a lot of spirit connections. Some are your spirit guides. Okay, some are my spirit guides. And so some of them that I don't work with frequently, I have to make sure that they know that I'm ready for the next thing. All right. That one was for you, not them. Okay. So for the collective, I feel like you're ready to come out of this cold, dark winter. Whether that is, figuratively, because it has been a long, cold, dark winter, or because metaphorically, where you've been out in the cold from someone that is a destined partner. Because the ancestors here is open your ears to the ancestors and you will understand the language of spirits, okay? That's a proverb, an African proverb. And so this is Four of Wands, my ancestor card. It's opening up to the messages. I feel like the messages will lead you out of this winter, because there's a reason for the winter. Let us love winter, for it is the spring of genius. I was talking about in my group that, there's some blessings of this being locked inside and having to address yourself, like not being able to completely run away from yourself and having to change yourself. It was because before the pandemic really took off, Spirit guided me to, it's been almost a year, but guided me to walk away from social media for Lent and to create this channel. And that's what I did. And I also have been shown that 2021 is taking all the lessons we've learned from 2020 and putting them into practice. Okay, so it's like Spirit is saying that we get a do-over. Okay, because we massively effed things up in 2020. Okay, on so many levels, because it was so new, so different, so much change, that we're getting a do-over. We're getting a second chance. And I feel like you are getting a second chance at something. Okay. And that awareness may just be coming out as the peeking out of winter is coming, so that you can finally put that last piece in the puzzle of winter and get moving forward. Okay. Beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, you and your person. Let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. You're starting the month paused, trying to get through the last bit of this pain, I feel like. Okay, as you are, there's something you're not wanting to address. Some sort of illumination. It's almost like the dark winter, okay? So the dark winter, and there's the light starting to shine in from the sun. And you're like, oh, I don't want to look at that yet. Okay? So there's the pause. But it's not going to last forever. Okay? Because I feel like you're going to ride in, emotions put aside, fire in your hand, okay? Ready to take action, ready to move forward and fight. Okay, now by the end of the month, you could be walking away from something in your past, finally ending the winter. But where you're going, you're not taking your emotions, okay? You're taking the abundance. You're taking the fire, like, how do they want me to explain this? Like, I can see what they're saying in my head, but it's hard to explain in words. Like, your knowledge, your inner self is valuable. And you're taking all of that you, okay, with you into the unknown. Okay, so in the unknown, all you have with you is you and the fire. Okay. So your person here. Okay, they're starting off the month working their way out of heartbreak. Okay, Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like they're getting themselves out of their head. And Three of Wands forward. Okay, and creating a path. And they're saying to me, in my head, path of least resistance. Okay. The middle of the month, as you are fighting, I feel like, away from your emotions, it makes this person feel like perhaps you're holding back from them. Like, they feel like I've shined the light on something, and that light is starting this little tree to grow. Okay? But On the other side of this is the idea that there's a huge, like it's almost hidden from them, that there's a huge transformation underway, that is self-driven in order for that tree to grow and transform. The energy for it has to come from within them. Okay? And then as they move to the end of the month, everything starts growing. But there's still deception on their part of, I feel like they're not putting themselves out there. They're rising up. They're not putting themselves out there here with the Queen of Pentacles. The tree is growing. The abundance is growing. They're hiding emotionally behind the fire. So you're taking your fire back. You're taking you back. You're leaving them in this state. Boy, there's a lot of energy in here. You're leaving them in this state of, you know, if you do not want to work with this Ace of Pentacles, take off your mask and be truthful and honest with me, then I'm taking back my fire. I'm taking back all of me, and I'm moving forward, and I don't know where it's going. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get there. It's all unknown, but I'm being guided to no longer wait for that which will not give to me. So let's dig a little deeper. Okay. Yeah, that little bit of pain and illumination here is coming from the fact that I feel like you feel the emotions with this person. Like, you know that they've been hiding it. Maybe you've been hiding it. But 10 of Cups, you can't really hide that kinetic energy. But what this person's love has done for you, and that's why there's still a little bit of pain, like you don't necessarily want to come out of the winter. This person, I feel like this isn't a family to me today. That's you holding your inner child. Whether you are female or male, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, but you're holding your inner child and you're loving and rocking and caring for your inner child all winter. And releasing all of this deception that was holding you back. And it's because of this love. Okay, they're showing me it's very tiny here. There's a little tiny dragonfly coming out of the 1 cup. All right, I feel like this love awakened a healing process within you. And you weren't looking for it, okay? But there were secrets hidden very deep within you with this inner child that needed to be addressed. And the universe was like, listen, all right, we are tired of the slowdown. We're going to speed it up. So I feel like the universe stepped in during the winter here and put you onto high alert. And everything came up to the surface. but that's a blessing. That's a good thing, okay? And even with this Seven of Cups in reverse, okay, at the top here, right, we've got this beautiful rainbow. I did a journey with the rainbow the other day, which is why Spirit's keeping this card turned over so I can tell you this. It was for Hank Wesselman, okay? He passed, and it was the morning of his cremation in Hawaii. So when his cremation ceremony started, okay, many light workers, healers, shamans, around the globe joined in meditation to help send blessings to Hank off on his journey. And he took me on a condor, okay, up into the sun. And through the sun, I slid down a rainbow. And I won't say he took me there, because it was my spirit guides that took me there. And I slid down, the condor put me on this rainbow, and I slid down this rainbow into Hank's bowl of light. You could search here on YouTube for a bowl of light. It's beautiful. But it was like the pot of gold. The bowl of light is the pot of gold. And when I went into the bowl of light, Spirit keeps taking me to a light particle, where I'm inside a light particle. And it's immense, never ending. And when I got in there, Hank was there. And we had a beautiful discussion. And one of the things that he said to me that I'm being guided to share with you was to, trust in yourself. Trust in that knowing within you. Trust in what messages are coming to you. And before I left this meditation, I allowed that knowledge to bring me back into being reborn. Okay, by being wrapped in the rainbow. And I even posted this on Facebook and on my Paleo Veggio Instagram, because one of the things he said to me was that stars, okay, wishes in tarot are stars, okay, stars are rainbows made of dust. Okay, so today it's coming through to me as one door closes, another one opens, okay? The cremation ceremony is turning us back into dust, okay? So by coming back into dust, Hank is really blessing all of us with rainbows, okay, and wishes. And it's something that we, like they're saying to me, like, don't digress. But it's something that we should cherish. It's beautiful. Okay. So your person, they know the direction they want to move ahead. Okay. They've determined it, but they are not ready to go there. Okay. Full in reverse. Yeah, there's still inner deception within them. They're hiding their truth. The moon, the Two of Swords. And I feel like that's the big problem here for you. Middle of the month. Okay, communication. I feel like it's going to be heated or passionate, where this is you standing your ground. This is you saying, hey, this is what I want and require from you. Okay? Especially if this person has breadcrumbed you in the past. You're like, I'm done with that. I'm done with having to sit here in separation from you and wonder what you are talking about. Or if you're thinking about me, or if I'm dreaming everything up. Okay? I know my value. I've gone through this transformation. Okay? I've done the work. I know my worth. And Either you can value my worth or not. That's up to you. Okay? And your person is like, shit. Like, drop a ton of bricks on me. Okay? I'm trying to grow this tiny tree. Right? But I feel like either they are very traditional and they maybe do not know how to get into your woo-woo mindset, or there is third party here. And they don't know how to walk away from it. They think they have a plan, okay? But yeah, it comes down to, okay, they either choose the commitment and don't choose you because you are their divine partner, or they don't choose the commitment and they choose you. And for them, this is the part that they're trying to work through. Okay? This is the silence. This is them, the gears turning. Okay? Being at work, working on all of this. Okay? Future energy for you. You're moving into the unknown. You're letting go of the manifestation. Okay? Because you're probably a master manifester. And you could manifest whatever you want, but you're like, I'm letting go of the expectations. I'm just walking into the unknown. No more expectations, okay? Just walking into the unknown. Now, I have been, it's funny because what Spirit is showing me is I've been listening to the audiobook of Becoming Supernatural, and I haven't listened for a few days, but this feels like it rings really true. So maybe that's something you should read. But walking into the unknown without any expectations, without any manifestation other than kind of like desire mapping. Like, you know, putting together the emotional wants and needs that you want and not specific to a person. Okay? Yeah. And you're like, what I want is somebody that wants to commit to me and give me the higher engagement and the passion and the love and everything. And so that's your focus. No specific person, just this is what I want. Okay, and this person, they're refusing to open up. So they're out in the cold. Okay, they're in their own winter. And what they do with it, that will be up to them. Okay? Yeah, now they're alone without the emotional connection, with nothing but themselves and their fire, and this idea that they did not follow through on, and sitting on this ledge because they didn't leap forward, garnering their own illumination. Yeah. Emotional tower is coming for someone in this. And it feels like it's for them to me. Because I think you've already gone through your emotional tower. Okay, emotionally. Part of you feels guilty about this. You're in judgment of yourself, and I'm going to tell you to release that. Okay? You are only accountable to you for your actions. Your actions of caring for yourself and seeing your worth. Don't feel guilty for what that does to this person. Okay? you still want this person. You still have these desires. Okay. But I feel that you're asking the universe to send you whoever it's going to be that can fulfill those desires. Okay, this person, they're shocked. Okay? They're shocked because how could you just vanish into this unknown without them? When someone needs to hear this, when you have been so obsessively hooked on them for so freaking long. All right? Like, they're like, I just don't get it. Like, I thought I had time. This is unexpected. They thought they had all the time in the world to figure their shit out. And you're like, sorry, no. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Let's get a little more clarity. Yeah, Spirit wanted to take you out of the emotions specifically. Okay, you've healed a lot of these emotional wounds. Spirit's like, now it's time to take the next step into your purpose. All right. And that could be with new love. All right. Because this old one hasn't brought you anything but, a lot of lessons, not a lot of the blessing part of it, or at least not the blessing part that you've seen. It has been a lot of blessings, all the things that you've learned, but it's been a lot of spilling of the emotions. Blood, sweat, and tears is what Spirit is saying to me. And they want you to take the emotions out so that you can free yourself up for new emotions, which is very beautiful. You might fight this a little bit because you're like, what's the catch? There's a disbelief that if I just take my emotions out of this, that I will move forward and get the things I want. Like, there's so much uncertainty here for you. And this person, okay, again, because they figured out what they think is a path forward, they feel all beautiful and happy with themselves and illuminated and sure. Okay. They feel like by standing here with this decision, like I'm here, I've made a decision. By making my decision, this flower, it shall grow. No, it actually takes the action. Okay, it takes the action to make the flower grow. And they're just not seeing that. Yeah. All right. You're like, I am valuable. You can go spend time in your own winter. Okay. See how your partnerships treat you because you're too afraid to move forward with me. Okay. Take your one little pentacle and be gone. I'm tired of fighting this. I'm tired of all of this. Like, you are moving into a very guarded energy with this person. You may realize that this is a highly spiritual connection. With the Hierophant here, it's the Druid in this deck. The Lovers, or nope, it's not the Lovers. Or is it? No, it's the 5. It's the Hierophant. I don't have my glasses on, but I was pretty sure it's the Hierophant. But there's a snake, okay, holding on to this egg. So it's calling for a rebirth. It's calling for the awareness for a rebirth in order to bring this higher level connection into real life. And you've done your work, right? You're ready for them to do their work. What is the song that you're playing for me right now in my head? Something about I'd abandon the ship for you. You're my favorite addiction. Something like one that I'm never ditching or not giving up or something like that. Okay, to tell you the truth, I'd die for you. I'm on the floor screaming, or at the door screaming, take me now. Okay, so I feel like that's how this person feels. Okay, like I've made the choice. And the choice more or less is giving everything up for you. But there's just no follow through, okay, or no communication of that. And it does the lovers, okay, clarifying the lovers. They know that you are the higher level connection. Okay, they know that this is a once in a lifetime. They see you growing, changing, you know, walking away from them slowly. Well, they're afraid to move forward. And they're doing the comparison, okay? They don't know, like, how do I make a choice here? And the road is there. They've chosen the path. They know they've chosen it. But there's fear holding them back. Okay, as you end the month, okay, you're putting your energy out into the unknown. It does bring things kind of to a slowing, okay, which is actually not bad. Knight of Pentacles. It does return you to a little bit of that sort of winter. But it is, again, without the emotions, without the all of that chaos that you had. And it's crossed here by the moon in reverse. Okay, so you're not underwater in those emotions anymore. You're not letting the emotions deceive you in your intuition, in your ability to see through your heart. Yeah. Perfect thing to be your last card. Okay. Ending cycle. All right. Like, if this could be titled just boom, like that would be my title, but nobody would know what it meant. So I was like, boom, Virgo, boom. Nobody would know. But there it is. Ending this cycle. Okay. Okay, and so this person, you do this, and now they're nothing but alone with their own thoughts and their own emotions, and realizing, okay, what they should have done. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay. Yeah. They realized that they tried to juggle for too long. Okay, with the Six of Swords, or Shields. They realized that they just juggled for too long. They tried to keep balance for too long. Okay, and it's, oh, funny, because it is crossed by the Six of Swords. They see that you've moved on to calmer waters. All right. And it's funny, bottom of the deck, they see you taking off to victory. So angel number 666, okay? Look at that in terms of, oh, wow, we've got 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. So more or less, this is like 6666. I feel like this person has a lot to work on here. Let's pull a couple of romance angel cards. All right. Yeah, you are calling in your soulmate, okay? And you're no longer setting it with an intention, okay? You're setting it in with the emotions of what you feel. I don't know if you saw my post yesterday on YouTube where I said, you know, soulmates give us what we want. Twin flames give us what we need. So you calling in a soulmate means that you do not want this person who I feel like is more of that twin flame divine partner energy. You want something easier that just gives you, okay, what you want. This person here gave you what you needed to grow, but you may feel like you're just done with the growing. Okay. And Spirit, you know, is giving you this out. Yeah. Okay. This person, a lot of red flags, because even as you're closing the door on them, energetically, they are still reaching for you, trying to send messages through to you. Okay, they are not going to give up easily. Bottom of the deck here, like they feel like there will be reconciliation. They feel like they can connect with you in energetic form and bring you back to them. Okay, that it will be worth waiting for, that you'll come back with divine timing, because there's just too many feelings here. But that's definitely not true if this person doesn't learn. Because you're putting out the energy of what you want, and you, for a lot of you, you're calling in an easier energy, an easier space. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. Then I will move into the extended. I'll give you a little sneak peek, but I'm going to be looking at the, you know, next 7 to 10 days, like of energy moving into March, to help support you a little bit more. Okay, so because it's timeless, it's whenever you see it, it's like the information in the extended is more for that, you know, the next 7 to 10 days of whatever time frame you're in. And if you're watching this in the future, when you go to Patreon and you join the community, because on Vimeo, the extendeds are only there for like 2 weeks, but on Patreon, they're all in there in the community. And so just put the title of this into the search for it to pull it up. Okay. So you get clever and patience. Okay, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Okay? Yeah. I feel like you are like they're showing me on this fox card. Okay, do you see the like hieroglyphs? Like you're telling spirit, like, you know, like I want something, you know, that I want someone who will chase me a little bit. I want someone that can have fun, that enjoys music and dancing. Okay, I want someone that wants to be with me, that wants to hold my hand, someone that is in unity with me. Okay? And you want someone, okay, you're patiently waiting for someone to open back up to the emotions. Okay. Yeah. All right. Part of the intention of this, part of your hidden, like intentions, hidden motivations here are that you've healed and you can see now from healing what is available to you as a future. And all the blue here, this person's throat chakra is so blocked up, and I feel like it influences your throat chakra. And so they're not talking, which makes you not be able to talk, and you don't want that anymore. Okay, like you've healed. And I feel like especially you've healed times in your life that maybe you weren't able to talk about. And your motivation is to be open and communicative. And this person is not giving you that. All right. So I'm going to move to the extended. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek here. The links are down below for that for Patreon, which is my community. Or you can go to Vimeo. And then Vimeo sometimes doesn't get uploaded until later, just because I have to upload and it has to transcode and then I have to add it into the portal. It's a whole thing. The Patreon is there like that immediately. And so that's down below. If you don't want to write a comment, but you want to send me a letter and tell me like about your experience, the address for that is down below, or how to contact me for personal readings. Okay, so much love, guys. I hope this helped you, and I will see you next time. All right, bye. Okay, Virgo. So one thing that came to me, okay, is that this person, all right, they're very intrigued in the fact that they see you as being very mysterious, very intuitive, very aligned, ascended, and it's almost like they're like, how can you not know how I feel for you? Like, how could you walk away when, if you don't know in my heart that you are my everything, okay? But that's just them not getting the idea that it's more than you knowing it. You've got to hear it. It's got to be transparent and in the physicality of this reality. Okay? So what are you learning here? Contrast. So I do feel like, the reason that this is coming in, and it's funny, bottom of the deck is solitude, so, right, long winter. But I feel like the contrast, for some of you, it is about the being in the emotions and then putting the emotions aside. But for others of you, I think this is like precognitive energy of this soulmate coming forward. Because this is the alchemy. This is the magic you are creating. You see the scope of differences with your situation. I can evaluate the notable differences as I look at the two. Okay? So